Hello, Taurus. Venus is set to ingress into the sign of Leo on the 5th, and on the 6th, Venus is trine Saturn. This is going to create a situation where you're going to have a lot of opportunities. There's also going to be sort of a great wave of empathy coming at you, Taurus, in June. This wave of empathy, it just simply means that people will understand exactly how you feel. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of Venus is going to affect you this month, Taurus. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Taurus angel Asmodel, who resides over your fixed earth nature, and these are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, of course, the most important, the priority, the love transmission, your emotional relationships. Your guardian angel is the mighty archangel Uriel, who resides over all of the earth signs in the Zodiac. And your specific teaching angel, if we attenuate it and we focus it right on you, that's the mighty angel Asmodel, who can teach you everything you need to know about this particular aspect of air of earth. It's the air angel of the earth realm. That's you, Taurus. Okay, now on the 2nd, there is a full moon in Sagittarius. This full moon in Sagittarius is going to cause you to have an increase in what you can perceive. It's going to increase your psychic powers, increase your gut instinct, your ability to sense what's going to happen. And you might be already sensing that something very intense is going on, because Taurus can kind of feel the very sort of the rumbling of the earth's crust, if you will. It's almost as if the fact that the ring of fire around the Pacific is having a lot of rumblings. You can feel that. In your third chakra, in your solar plexus, you can feel that more acutely than many other people. You're attuned to it. Instincts are good. So just understand that your psychic ability is more connected to your third chakra, to your solar plexus, to your gut instinct. You can feel it right here. Now on the 5th, this Venus ingress into Leo, this will cause you to get into, if you're not already, to get into romantic relationships that are more committed or more dedicated. You'll prefer that. And if you're not already in that kind of situation, and your friendships and your family relationships, you're more interested in those who are dedicated rather than those who are whimsical and flighty. You want people who are steady and people you can count on in your personal relationships, your friendships, your family relationships, and all of that. It's very important to you to have constancy and dedication. Now, on the 16th, there is a new moon in Gemini. The new moon in Gemini, that will cause you to need to use your logic and everything you've learned to back up your long-held beliefs. Your belief systems, the things that you feel are true, things that you've believed in for a very long time, you'll feel the need and the necessity to back that up with logical proof. This is what you're going to, and it doesn't matter what side of the fence on any situation, or what side of the coin in any situation the bull finds his or herself. You will want to back up what you believe with hard facts. And this is going to be a time that's going to be very interesting and open for debate. And the bull will want to charge forward with the horns, amply ready and sharpened in order, meaning that your arguments will be sharp. Your intellect will be sharpened. That's what it means. To be able to bring home and make your point. So this will be very important, because the bull, may feel again that you're being picked on or run over by others who are trying to goad you into reacting. Again, the people with the flags, waving red flags at you, trying to get you to react. So, don't overreact, and understand that everybody, if you feel like they're encircling you with their arguments, you don't really need to react. You'll do better if you just keep sort of finding ways to make what you believe more precise, if you will, and more to the point, and not reacting, because if they get you to react, they're going to wear you down. You want to conserve your energy during the month of June. There's a summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. There's a winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. And the moon is exalted during the winter solstice, and the sun's exalted during the summer solstice. So with all this energy, you don't want to overreact to it. Kind of let other people wear themselves out and build your strength, rather than letting them wear you out, and you'll be able to win and find yourself a winner in your emotional relationships, your family relationships, your friendships, and your romantic relationships in the month of June. Okay. For your money matters. Your money matters from Asmodee's money transmission to you. Money matters are going to be simplified with a lot of these aspects, because Venus ingress into Leo on the 5th. Leo tends to be a simplistic sign, where trying to keep things a little more simple. Leo's not a complicated sign, because like the sign of Cancer, that's run by the lunar proclivities, that tends to be very complicated, or Mercury, that can get complicated. But Leo, that's run by the more solar aspects, the solar deity. This is this more, sun go up, sun go down. It's more simple. So you'll find that your financial matters will be simplified, and therefore more understandable. Your financial matters, your workaday life, your financial and business world, again, more simplified, more condensed, easier to understand, refined, streamlined, but easier to understand. And that's going to help you, again, build energy and not get worn down by some of these other aspects, because you're fixed earth, you're heir of earth, and you have a strong mind, and other people find you strong and lean on you, but you don't want to let them take advantage of you. Okay, so what you want to do is make sure that you take advantage of the opportunities that come this month, when there will be more positive aspects, again, because of the Venus sojourn through the sign of Leo. And the Venus trine Saturn on the 6th is a very good day to take advantage of laws that will come more into your favor, Taurus. There'll be laws that will be something you can really wrap your mind around and grab a hold of. It'll make more sense to you. Some of the financial and business laws, some of these legalities. Okay, now regarding your health matters, Asmodee's health transmission for you, Taurus. Again, on the 5th, when Venus is set to ingress into the sign of Leo, this will enliven your 3rd chakra, that's the solar plexus, and also the 4th chakra, that's the heart chakra. The 5th chakra, that's the throat. The solar plexus is the ego, the heart, of course, the emotions, and the throat is the will. Your willpower, your ability to speak up for yourself. And you might feel like you're getting sucker punched. This will help. This Venus ingress into the sign of Leo and the journey through Leo beginning on the 5th, it will help you deal with these issues in these chakras and also your bones, your knees, and your lower legs throughout the month. So what you want to do is understand that there are various chakra clearing exercises you can do, rather than sort of wanting people to sort of kind of enjoying a good bullfight, if you will, letting people come at you and kind of wanting them to sort of come at you with an sort of an egotistical debate. What you can do is, and then defending yourself, because that'll start to get to your solar plexus. So what you want to do is understand that the chakras have an entrance and an exit out the back. And they're shaped sort of like cones with the points touching. And we've talked about this before, but it's time to rehash a bit of this again with a fresh outlook. You want to be able to circulate that which you fear through the solar plexus and out the back, and then this way as well, to circulate. And that might make you lightheaded or make you feel a little dizzy or maybe a little uncomfortable. It could even spark a little nausea, but if you do it gingerly and you work up to it, it's very helpful in dealing with people who want to sucker punch you or dealing with people who are coming at your ego. Again, you can do this in the heart chakra as well. People who you feel are trying to hurt you emotionally. Breathe them through this way and this way. And if you feel they're being too heavy, you don't have to do it a lot. Again, you don't want to hyperventilate. Then the throat chakra, if you're not able to speak up for yourself, not able to say what you want to say, again, people who you feel are running you over, breathe them through this way, and again, this way. And this helps. Now at this point, the throat chakra is where the spiritual energy has to go to the next level, because many people are sort of cut off at the throat and the endocrine system and what is secreted by the thyroid. This is where in many spiritual disciplines there is a cessation of the immortality process taught by the great alchemist of the universe and the great master Jesus Christ, who has taught in the book of Revelations is talking about all the 7 churches. It's talking about the 7 chakras. There are, again, everything in the Holy Scriptures are on 7 levels, and it's speaking about inner alchemy and what goes on inside of us all, and how to release the things that cause the soul to be born. And born again is the second birth into a spiritual body. So this is the chakra where often you could get stuck, Taurus. And again, these exercises where you breathe in the terrestrial fire and you breathe out, letting the ego exit, dying to the ego, dying to the self, and allowing either solar or celestial or evening energies, light to come in, or depending on where you're located, pouring the milk from the big or little dipper into the crown chakra. These are on the exhale. These are very powerful exercises you should do, checking with your Qigong masters, your Kali Masada masters, some martial arts masters. You can check with chiropractors, licensed acupuncturists, your homeopathic or your naturopathic physicians or allopathic physicians who have a lot of schooling in some of these healing modalities. Because there are many, and sometimes they can't tell people that they're into these things because they're, for fear they're going to get ridiculed, in the more proper aspects of their, who they do business with and referrals and all that. There's a lot of allopathic physicians that know a lot about these healing modalities, and when you give them a chance, they have superb knowledge. So you want to make sure that you don't overdo or overstimulate these chakras. But these methods can be very helpful. Okay, now to go over some of the highlights for you this month, Taurus, that we feel some of the planetary aspects that we feel on your afterglow, we want to highlight for you some of the facets for the planet Venus. On the 2nd, the moon is in Sagittarius. That's lunar, but it's important. Remember, increased gut instinct and psychic power. On the 5th, for you, Taurus, on the 5th, Venus to ingress Leo. This will help simplify your life. On the 6th, Venus trine Saturn is going to put laws more in favor of the bull. On the 10th, Mercury sextile Venus. This is good for you and your relationships with Virgo and Gemini. Okay, on the 15th, Venus opposing Ceres. This might cause a problem, Taurus, between you and your mom or maternal figures in your life. So be aware. That's an opposition. That's a harsh, draw a line in the sand energy. So you really don't want to get into it too much, because there's a lot of other aspects that are not opposing Ceres, but that are trine Ceres this month. So understand that the maternal figures and mom, the goddess, if you will, has a lot on her side this month. So you don't want to go at it with her too much on the 15th. It's a better day to sort of clear the air and clear the mind and not get into arguments. On the 16th, Venus in conjunct Neptune. That's a little bit of difficulty with Pisces, but not that much because it's not that sharp of an aspect. On the 16th, new moon in Gemini. Again, that's a time when you'll want to back up your long-held beliefs with logical debates or arguments. Keep it sportsmanlike, and you'll do well. On the 21st, remember, that's the summer solstice, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. It's the winter solstice. And that's also on the same day we have a Venus in conjunct Pluto, which could put you into a difficulty, a small difficulty, but a difficulty nonetheless with Scorpio. So you want to keep it level-headed and calm. On the 29th, Venus trine Uranus is very good for you and Aquarius. Again, the 29th, Venus trine Uranus, a very good aspect for you and Aquarius. Okay. That is your Asmodel transmission with the help of the guardian angel Uriel, mighty angel that resides over Earth, the Earth Angel. And I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us, Taurus, and you join us again next month.